Alrighty. Okay, we're good. Oh. Very nice. Alrighty. Very nice music. Very nice music. Change the thumbnail. Okay, there we go for that. Shop. Okay. Good there, we're good there. Alright. We're good. We are good to go. Alright. Everyone, live. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, that's a classic. That's a Ruby Sapphire classic right there, if I've ever seen one. It's a Ruby Sapphire classic right there. Alrighty. Let's get all this junk out of here. Okay. This is the giveaway, the Discord giveaway for today. Discord giveaway for today. I'm gonna put that aside. Alrighty. So, daily readout for the store. Let me go ahead and move this. Alright, we're good. Alrighty. So at Big Joe's, we offer Future Flash, $3.50 a pack. We offer Ancient Roar, $3.50 a pack. Paradox Rift, $4. Dark Ruler of the Black Flames, $4. Finally, 151 Korean, $3.50. Apart from other product on the store, just go to the website on the description below. Those are the cheapest packs we offer, apart from One Piece, and we also offer Wise Disney. Now this music is actually very nice. One Piece set 6 is gonna come soon, and Shining Treasures is also gonna be in stock probably on Monday, if anyone would be interested in that. And this is the Discord giveaway for today. The 3 packs are gonna come from this. Yo, Akira, welcome. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back, Akira. Whoops, that's an ad. That is an ad. Let me go ahead and get rid of that ad and put the music back on. Oh, I don't recognize this one. Where's this song from? Yo, Craft Creations, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Guys, can you tell me how long the giveaway still has? Because for me it says it ended like a while ago. Does it say for you guys when it ends on the Discord? Yo, welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. We have a nice Discord giveaway for today. All the packs are gonna come out from this lightning box, which is a Walmart product. The 3 booster packs, we're gonna get them out of here. Oh, still 47 minutes left? Alright, I see. Alright, so who wants to... Wait, no, actually, how's everyone's day been? How's everyone's day been? So, Craft Creations, I learned yesterday that Jesse was actually your husband, was the husband. I didn't know that Jesse was the husband you guys were talking about with the injury. So, apparently Jordan and Robert are brothers, apparently. So, that's a thing, Jordan and Robert. I did not know any of this. I learned yesterday all of this. Alright, you know what? Why don't we take out a nice little look at the bags everyone has? Let me actually take out people that haven't been here in a while. Yeah, I've had an okay day. It hasn't been anything crazy. I'm just looking at bags that people haven't added anything to in a while. Fanboy's still with us, but he never catches the streams. He still has only this one card, so I feel kind of bad for him, not gonna lie. Alright, Jonathan Sweeney hasn't been here in a while. Damn, he hasn't been here for like 10 days at least. That's crazy. So we're gonna put everyone who hasn't been here in a while on the right side. Who else hasn't been here? Oh, Brianna and Amanda are here. They were just on vacation. Right, who else hasn't been here? Alright, yeah, this person came yesterday. Wait, what are you guys talking about? We had to stay. Yeah, you guys actually. Yeah, I'm sure you guys stay up really late, cause Europe to America, you know, the time zones are crazy. The difference in time zone is crazy. So you guys for you guys it should be like 4 a.m. or something like that. Or like 3 a.m. Wait, who was this bag? Oh, Dukes is here. Dukes shows up every day. Who else? Who else am I looking at the collections here? Jin, does Jin come here every day, does he? Yeah, he does. Alright, who else are we talking? Who are Hills? Gran? Oh yeah, Gran, this is Gran. Do you guys like the music that's being played right now? Oh wow, so I stream when it's really early for a lot of people, huh? Cause Craft, you say that it's 2 p.m. right now. Amanda and Brianna that live in Arizona also say that they're like 3 hours, usually like 3 hours before I stream, or 4. So they're probably at like around 3:30. Alright, this is Ryan's. What else have we got here? Alright, oh, this person hasn't shown up in a while. Thomas Lab. He hasn't shown up in a while. We're gonna go ahead and put his bag in the right. Kevin Quadra, he didn't show up again. We'll put him on the right. Who else? That's Jesse, that's Amanda, and this is Smoke. Smoke hasn't been here in a while, but he does appear, so I'll put him in the left. Alrighty. Pokemon Lo-Fi? You know what? I'll look for it. Let me look for it right now. Let me go ahead and look for it right now. Alright. Okay. Is there one that's like... let's see. Ooh, okay, this is the Pokemon Center Lo-Fi mix. This is the Pokemon Center Lo-Fi. Oh yeah, you mean the isn't yeah, the 5th gen song about the Furret, like the one that says Furret says like I can walk, I can walk. I can walk. I can walk. No, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to torture you guys with that. That was probably horrible. I have never been one to be able to sing properly, so sorry I did that for you guys. Yeah, this is a nice remix on the Pokemon Center theme. Nice remix on the Pokemon Center theme. Yo, Jesse, welcome to the stream. Welcome back. How are you? How's everyone? Everyone's been good. So, as you guys can see, I've been desperate trying to get new people into the stream because I've been changing the thumbnail every day. I've been changing things. I'm even doing this offer thing, and yeah, but we'll get there someday. So does anyone everyone gets a free mystery round for today? Does anyone actually want to do a free mystery round right now? I'll have to think if we do any trivia or anything today. Yesterday I went crazy opening packs, so I gotta chill a little bit. On the pack opening. But we can do some mystery rounds because I know it's completely rigged and no one actually wins. So that's why I'm offering to do the mystery games, the mystery rounds. No, it's not really. This hasn't changed, by the way. This is still the same deck. You can just take a look. It's literally just the same deck. If you didn't know, the type distribution for the Pokemon is in the Discord under type matchup winners. Alright, so Jin actually... Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, okay. Fixed. Alright, so Jin actually wants to go first, so let's go ahead and give Jin his very nice mystery round. Let's go ahead and give Jin his mystery round. Alright, Jin, I see you. Number 7, so no number 13 today. You guys milked number 13 so much that you think number 13 is done for? Is dried out? Little did you guys know number 13 never dries out. Number 13, it has always been a famous number for a reason. Someone always dies on a Friday the 13th. Someone always dies. So, no, the number 13 will never really die. Alright, okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so the first Pokemon would be Slowbro. Slowbro being weak to Dark. You would need a nice Dark type. Let's go ahead and hit the Dark types. We already know what to do with the Dark types. Here we go. Alright, Dark type number 1. Unfortunate Jin. Very unfortunate Jin. Very quite unfortunate. So wait, Jin, Akira wants to go next is what you're telling me? Akira wants to go next is what you're telling me? You know, very unfortunate, yet not so much for me, of course. No, I'm just kidding. Alright. Well, you know, at least we have the giveaway, the Discord giveaway, so at least we have the Discord giveaway. So, yeah. So if you want the mystery round, just go ahead and let me know a number. Actually, you know what? Let me add something to the title real quick. I need to add something to the title. Alright. Discord giveaway today. Save that. Think we're good. Let me just reload this. Just reload real quick. I'm just gonna reload. Alright, here we go. Alright, so Akira wants number 13. I'm so glad you think that, Craft, cause yeah, I've been doing all of this to build the communities one by one, day by day. Yesterday we added someone new to the community. Totally not Jenny Wakeman was the new member yesterday, which joined the Discord. So hopefully they join us today, and then hopefully, you know, day by day, I hope new people join. New people come into the stream and are interested in joining the community. It's always nice to have. That's why I do this every day. Just to like have them in the community and whatnot. Alright, Akira, so you said number 13. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do it to Akira. Let's go ahead and do it. Alrighty. Okay. Akira. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 13, 12. Alright, very nice. Alright, this is the original, this is the Scream theme song for Pokemon Red and Blue. Actually, is this a Scream theme song for all the Pokemon games? Like, all Pokemon games have like a variety of this song, right, in the beginning? Alright, so Akira, here you go. First Pokemon. Zubat, we all know Zubat. One of Zubat's weakness is electric. So if you didn't know, Zubat is actually weak to psychic, electric, rock, ice. Who else? Zubat is, I think those are the only weaknesses Zubat has. Zubat has 4 weaknesses apparently. So yeah, just so you didn't know. And then the electric type, ooh, a nice wild card. Alright, so here we go, plus 2 cards, here we go. Second Pokemon, Grimer, Zubat. Unfortunately, that's not what we're looking for, Zubat. So let's go ahead and look for the third card of the wild card. Wow, that's so unfortunate. So if you had gone Toxel before Grimer, it would have actually won you the game, but unfortunately, Toxo came just a card too late. A card too late to win you this game. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. That was close. That was close. Alrighty. That was quite close. Not gonna lie, that was quite close. Okay. Let's go ahead and shuffle this real good again. Let's go ahead and shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. That was unfortunate. Jin and Akira are unfortunately not so easily winners today. But we'll go ahead and see if they win the Discord giveaway. They've been winning like crazy this past week. They've been winning like crazy this past week, so maybe their luck is starting to crumble. But hopefully the luck crumbles only in the stream and not in real life or anything. You know, I hope everyone has a great luck in real life, in their real lives and whatnot. Okay, you know, you guys see I still have this nasty, this stupid cough, man. It's been forever and I still have it. It's crazy. And I'm even taking antiviral medication. Like, antiviral medication is no joke. It's actually like it can like seriously affect your liver and all that. And I'm taking it just to get rid of this stupid cough. And holy, this cough just does not go away. It just does not go away. So, oh man, you know, it's one of those annoying things. It's quite annoying throughout the day to have that cough. Okay. So, Craft, what was, Craft, you said you wanted to do the mystery round. Go ahead and let me know your number for the mystery round. Go ahead and let me know your number for a mystery round. Alright, so while Craft gives me their numbers, I'll go ahead and do another shout out to the store. Big Joe's offers Japanese sets, a bunch of variety of Japanese sets like Dark Ruler of Black Flames, Ancient Roar, Future Flash, and oh, this is Korean 151. We do also offer Japanese 151 for $11 a piece. This is $3.50 for Korean. And these are the prices: $3.50 for Ancient Roar Future Flash, $4 for Dark Ruler Black Flames, and Paradox Rift, the latest English set, $4. $4 a pack for the latest English set. A lot of people have already pulled a lot from Paradox Rift. So yeah, Paradox Rift is always great. We do also offer, apart from Pokemon, we do also offer One Piece for $4.50 a pack. The new set of One Piece should be coming between tomorrow or Monday. So we'll be offering the newest set of One Piece as well. And Shining Treasures, unfortunately, has been delayed for me until Monday. So the newest Japanese Pokemon set, Shining Treasures, will be available to me on Monday. Unfortunately, all the other vendors have already had their hands on the new set. And I have to be behind. I have to be behind everyone. I have to be the last one to get the product. But hopefully, you know, the hype will continue at least until Monday. We have until we get the set on Monday, and we get to, you know, I get to promote the set on my channel, of course. All right, so Craft Creations, they're not here apparently. So Jesse, if Jesse or Craft Creations is in the chat, go ahead and let me know if you want to redeem your for your daily mystery round. Go ahead and let me know if you want to redeem your daily mystery round. Oh, sorry, Akira. I don't know what Calpula is. Should I look it up? I have no idea what Calpula is. we do have ginger. We just shred the ginger and then make it into a tea. But I find ginger completely disgusting, and I refuse. I'm sorry, but I refuse to ingest ginger. Okay, I see Kelpal. I've never seen this brand. I've probably seen it, but I don't know, I've never paid attention to it. So, okay, so you're talking about a syrup, like, yeah, like Robitussin? Robitussin or Mucinex? Yeah, I'm actually taking syrup. I am actually taking cough syrup. Or oral suspension, however you want to call it. But not necessarily Calpol. Yeah, no, I know you guys, I know, well, I wouldn't say just you guys would love tea, but, my mom loves tea, but I really don't like tea. I am not a fan of tea. I am a fan of coffee, but you know, that's the pure American side of me talking. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of tea per se. A yellow flavor of Calpol. All right. We usually just take Robitussin or Mucinex as cough syrups. Yo, Gren, how are you, my man? How are you, Gren? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back. Yo, Gren, give me a number from 1 to 15, since you're not gonna stick around too long. Go ahead and give me a number from 1 to 15 for the mystery game. So I see some of you are apparently headed for the 10-day reward on the loyalty system, because you haven't redeemed your stars, and you have today, most of you have, well, not most of you, some of you have 6 stars. That's crazy. The days have passed so fast. Wow, the days have passed so fast. Alright, Gren, I hear you. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and see if Gren wins anything today. Let's go ahead and give a nice shuffle to Gren. Alright, let's stall out this shuffle here. We're gonna stall out the shuffle so time passes. I see you guys. You guys want the safe tier 2 or tier 3 reward based on a coin flip and not just a wheel spin. I see you. Alrighty. Okay. Let's go ahead. If anyone hasn't, if anyone's in the stream watching and you haven't, please go ahead and like the stream. It always helps immensely, and I always appreciate it, of course. One of these streams will pop off. One of these streams will hopefully pop off in views, and obviously views aren't what matter. What does matter is new people coming in and forming more of the community. That's what does matter. That's what I care about. I don't really care about the views. I just care about people coming in. Alrighty, so Gren, I think I've shuffled enough. We feeling lucky, Gren? Are we feeling lucky? Alrighty, Gren, we have number 3, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so Gren, we start off for you, Mr. Gren, We start off with Vanillite. Vanillite is indeed a Pokemon, an ice cream Pokemon that you can smack with a crowbar and it'll die because it's weak to steel. Vanillite, weak to steel. So if Vanilla is weak to steel, you would need a nice steel type here. So the steel type you get is... Ooh, unfortunate. Gren, Mr. Gren, that is quite unfortunate. Alright, Gren, there goes your mystery round for the day. So guys, how much longer for the Discord giveaway? How much longer? How much longer for the Discord giveaway? Because my computer is poo-poo. My computer says it ends in... My computer has been saying it ends like 2 hours. It ended like 2 hours ago, and then it just keeps going in a loop. So I don't know why my computer doesn't give me the accurate information for the giveaway. So actually the reminder I gave everyone today early actually got 3 people in, or 2 people in, because there were 9, now there are 11. So the nice reminder I gave helped 2 people remember or get into the giveaway. On the Discord at least. So we're gonna see if we see new faces we haven't seen in a while. Like maybe Riviax or I don't know, Lance. Maybe Smoke. We haven't seen Smoke in a while. Maybe we'll see them. Maybe we will see them. Alright, Kraft or Jesse, if you're in the chat, I have not redeemed your free mystery round for the day, so please let me know if you're in the chat. So if you didn't know, guys, we're gonna take the 3 packs from the the giveaway. We're gonna take them from here. So it's gonna be a mystery thing. And you know what? The first person who comes up in the Discord, the first pinged winner, will get this thing. So a nice mystery pack opening. Says supercharge your collection with the brand new. Each box contains 3 randomly assorted booster packs from recent releases. Oh, okay. I honestly thought there was a chance of you getting a vintage pack or something from these. Okay, so these aren't the mystery boxes that were super famous a couple of years ago. These are just 3 recent set packs, but they're probably all gonna be Sword and Shield. And then 1 random foil card. So we'll go ahead and do that when the Discord giveaway ends. Alrighty. So you guys, I'm actually running out of Paradox Rift and Dark Ruler or the Black Flame. So if I ever give a free pack today, the selection is gonna be limited. Because I still have a ton of Ancient Roar and Future Flash. I still have a ton of Future Flash and Ancient Roar. And you know what? Ancient Roar and Future Flash aren't bad sets to open. Ancient Roar has the really expensive Roaring Moon. That's valued at around $150. So those Japanese sets are still really good to open. Yo, Craft Creations, go ahead and let me know a number from 1 to 15. Go ahead and let me know a number from 1 to 15 to give you the mystery roll. Let me put these packs here. Alright, let's leave that there. Alright, so craft creations. Let's see what you get. You asked for number 5. We will give you number 5. Let's go and give you number 5. Alright, craft creations thinks that number 5 is the number to win today. Okay, I see you. Number 5, a nice number 5. Everyone likes the number 5. Everyone likes the number 5. Yo, the music is actually really nice tonight. Yeah, let's go ahead and see who wins the giveaway today. Who wins the giveaway? Alrighty, craft creations. Let's go ahead and shuffle here again. Nice side shuffle. So if you guys haven't tried, if you guys have kids, definitely teach them to play the card game, because the card game is so fun. Actually, if you go to competitions like tournaments, there's divisions for the tournaments. There's junior, senior, and masters. I actually competed like twice in the masters section, which was like 16 and above or something like that, 16 years old and above. And if you have kids, they can always do the juniors, and the teenagers do like the seniors. And the card game, even the competitive side of the card game is incredibly fun. And for kids, it's really good if they learn how to play these card games, cause I think it's a great strategic game. People might think that Pokemon doesn't take too much thinking. Well, they are quite wrong. Even the video game, although the video game does have a lot of RNG elements to it, the video game is actually, if you really think about it, video game is kind of like chess, but with RNG. That's the problem. It's pretty much like chess, but RNG. And actually, it's like more complicated chess, because you have to know specific details about each Pokemon to actually be really good at it. Problem is the RNG, like flinching, critting, paralyzing, sleeping, high damage roll, low damage roll, all that RNG is kind of detrimental for the skill, because sometimes that RNG really ruins your chances of winning the game. So like, like chess doesn't really have RNG elements to it. Chess is like pure skill. But the card game, in the card game, the only RNG element would be the drawing, because the card game is like, it's a card game, and the only thing you'd have to worry about is drawing. But in the Pokemon card game, drawing isn't really a problem, because there's so much draw support. In the card, like drawing, there's so much supporter cards, trainer cards that let you draw like crazy on the card game. And yeah, so the card game is very different from other card games, because in other card games, there's not much, like drawing is too OP, but in Pokemon, drawing is not that OP. If there's a support card that lets you draw 7 cards, and then you can draw even more with some Pokemon abilities, and and all that. So drawing is not that difficult to do in Pokemon. Alright, so wait, so Craft Creations said number 5, right? Wait, did I already give Craft Creations their thing? Oh my, what? I went on such a long rant that I completely forgot if I already did Craft Creations round. Did I do Craft Creations round? You know what? I probably didn't. Alright, so let's just do craft creations round real quick. Alright, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Alright, so craft creations, you start off with... Ooh, you start off with a nice wild card, +2. Very nice. Very nice. And then the first card you start off with is Ekans. So the wild card lets you draw 2 more. So 2 more cards. Alright, so the card to beat Ekans would need to be a fighting type. So a ground type, actually. Alright, so here we have Varoom. Unfortunately, Varoom is not a ground type. So now Varoom needs to be beaten by a fire type. So here we go, a nice fire type. Unfortunate, not a fire type. Alright, so craft creations, cold round of the mystery game, Okay, cold round of the mystery game. Alright, so let me actually read the chat real quick, because I was going on a rant and I didn't read. Yeah, so you do have to know the meta for the video game and the card game, because you need to know what the opponent can do so you can prepare, so you know how to actually face the deck, or in the video game how to battle. So like for example, you should know for the opponent on the video game, you should know if a certain Pokemon runs a certain move set. So each Pokemon has 4 moves, and the meta always says that this Pokemon should have like these are the best moves for this Pokemon. So you have to have an idea of what the opponent's Pokemon has in terms of moves. So that's always really important to know. You have to know their ability, because what if you, I don't know, what if you do, for example, what if you do a fire attack and then the Pokemon is, let's say for example, Volcanion or Flareon. Both of those Pokemon have Flash Fire. Fire attacks do nothing but heal them, or no, not heal them. Power up their fire type moves. For example, Snorlax. Snorlax's ability is Thick Fat. If you look it up, it's called Thick Fat, and Thick Fat it grants you more resistance to fire and ice type moves. So if you ever do a nice fire or ice type move on a Snorlax, it's gonna do almost nothing, because Snorlax is already a bulky Pokemon naturally, and the ability is gonna half the damage also. So you should know these things for the video game, and then the card game you should know what kind of decks you're facing, so you actually know how to prepare for the next turn. So you actually know what to do and what to prepare for. So in the Pokemon card game, you have a bench of Pokemon, and then you have an active, which is the Pokemon you attack with, is there to receive the attacks and do the attacking. So in the bench, you want to prepare the Pokemon, and like for example, if you see the opponent's deck and you know that they do a certain thing, and you have a certain thing that maybe for example like targets a weak Pokemon, really weak Pokemon, it gets a quick kill. So in the card game, you have EX cards, which are the big boys. For example, this is a V card with 210 HP, but you also have the weak type of Pokemon with 60 HP. So there are cards that can snipe these type of Pokemon from the bench, and sometimes you need to know things like that, because maybe you don't want to put your Mienfoo in the bench, because then your opponent will snipe it, and you have so many prize cards that you have to lose. So you know the meta is really important. Yep, the meta is definitely really important, but you have to know the basics first for the card and the video game. So the max. Oh, I actually don't know the answer to that one. I haven't played in a while. I don't think I ever went through a problem with having too many cards in the hand. Honestly, I don't even remember that being a problem ever with the max number of cards in the hand. I have no idea what's the maximum number of cards that you can have in the hand. Yeah, I don't actually remember that problem. Yeah, so Jesse and Kraft or anyone who has children, yeah, definitely get your children into playing the card game and you know take them. You learn yourself. You can definitely learn yourself. Pokemon is definitely a game for everyone. Like the card game, the video game, everyone can have fun with the games. It's a really fun game. It's still a really fun game for everyone. Oh yeah, one. So there's three win conditions, three ways of winning the card game. So either you leave your opponent with no Pokemon in the bench or in the active spot. If they have nothing, if they drew horribly, or maybe they don't have that many Pokemon, basic Pokemon. So if they don't have any Pokemon on their side of the field, they lose. If you win all their 6 prize cards, they lose. And the third way of winning is if they don't have cards in their deck. If it's their turn and they don't have cards in their deck, if they can't draw from the deck, they automatically lose when that happens. So actually one of the strategies of the Pokemon card game is milling, is discarding cards from. There are Pokemon that actually like to discard cards from the opponent's deck. So like it says discard the top 4 cards. So there are Pokemon that do that. That's actually a strategy that's always been a thing in Pokemon. Almost always been a thing. So yeah, that's one of the things that you have to look out for when you're fighting someone. Yeah, I remember once I did fight a deck that did that. And then so I didn't care in the beginning. I didn't care to manage or worry about my draws. But then in the middle of the match, it came to me that the opponent was actually consistently discarding cards from my deck. So I had to actually pay attention. And then thankfully, there was a card at the time that was pretty meta that you could use like in almost any deck, which was Bunnelby from Primal Clash. And that card could let you, for 1 energy, that card could let you bring any 2 cards from your garbage or from your discard pile to the deck. So it was always a really good resource recycler. Like you could bring any 2 cards and bring them back to your deck if you ever wasted a really necessary card. You could bring it back to the deck. Or it also could let you mail the 2 cards from your opponent's deck as well. So that Bunnelby was really good, and I actually had 1 copy of it in my deck at the time, which didn't really synergize with the strategy of my deck. But it was, I thought it was a good wild card to have in the deck. And so thankfully that Bunnelby saved me on that game. That Bunnelby saved me because I was about to actually draw a deck out. I was actually about to deck out. Yeah, that Bunnelby was. There are cards that can work in almost any deck as a wild card or a tech. They're actually called tech cards. Cards that can work in any deck and do like a good thing for your deck. So actually, the reason why I ran it is because my deck ran some special energies. It was a Mega Latios deck, and it actually had dragon energies, a double dragon energies that aren't made anymore. They haven't made them in a while, and you couldn't really get those energies back from the discard once you got rid of them. So I thought, why not add a way to add any 2 cards from discard back to the deck, which I usually just used for the 2 energies, because it was really hard to recycle those energies back into the deck, because special energy cards are not like regular energy cards. Special energy cards are much harder to get back from the discard when you use them, because there's usually in every format there's usually a energy recycler which lets you bring in 2 basic energy cards back, but basic doesn't mean special. So getting basic energy cards like this, for example, this is a basic energy electric type card, is really easy, but not special energies. So that I remember, that's why I ran the Bunnelby. That's why I ran that tech card. Yeah, those were good times. Honestly, I haven't played in a while, but I feel like I haven't played because I've been exposed to the same. Honestly, from Black and White, from like the middle of Black and White when they reintroduced EX cards, where the Pokemon would be worth 2 prize cards, to now that we still have EX cards, and it's always been a meta between beating a Pokemon that gives you 2 prize cards back. It's been a little exhausting for someone who's always played, so I stopped playing for a while. But I might just hope maybe one day. Maybe when I have kids or something, I'll go back. When I have kids, I'm definitely gonna get them into the Pokemon card game. Yeah, the Pokemon card game, yeah, because it's great to be able to go to a competition, and even with your kids, you can participate as well on the Masters division. So no, actually, so some of the best times, oh my god. So in 2011, when I got into the Pokemon card game, I was about to enter like high school. I think I was about to enter high school, and I was starting to see the Pokemon card game YouTube videos. So I saw the championships on YouTube like in 2011, and the championships were so interesting because at the time everyone was running the usual meta decks. So the usual meta decks were like, at the time it was a Heart Gold Soul Silver Black and White meta. So it was usually like, yeah, there was the prime cards, the Omega Magnezone or Reshiram Typhlosion or Reshiram Emboar, and in the finals, oh wait, the winner's already here. Alrighty, so who won? Let me check the giveaway. Are you serious? Akira and Jin? Are you serious? Wow, that is crazy. Akira and Jin, really? Wow, Akira and Jin, really? You're telling me that the 2 people who have been winning this whole week are just non-stop winning at everything? That's crazy. You guys are so lucky. Wow, you guys are so lucky. You've been winning everything. Congratulations. Alright, so let's go right. I'll continue the story about the 2011 Pokemon World Championships later. Let's go ahead and open up the prize for Fanboy, Akira, and Jin. Let's go ahead and open up the prizes for them. Alrighty, let's go ahead and open up the prizes for them. Alright, so unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna see Fanboy, but hopefully Fanboy, Fanboy doesn't really have a stacked bag, so hopefully he gets something. Yo, Akira, this is your song. This is a song we left off on the last. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and open this up. Alrighty. So for Fanboy Gaming, Fanboy Gaming was the first winner, so he gets the foil card. He gets this foil card. Alright, so Fanboy Gaming actually gets this Thunderous. He gets this Thunderous. Fanboy Gaming gets this holographic Thunderous. Very nice for him. Very nice for him. Let's go ahead and put that to the side. Let me actually move the mystery game. Alright, we're going to put that here. Alright, so that's for Fanboy Gaming. And then Fanboy Gaming, the first pack is... Alright, so Fanboy Gaming gets to open up Shining Fates. Very nice, Fanboy Gaming. Alrighty, Fanboy Gaming gets to open up Shining Fates. Alright, so the second winner, Akira, gets to open up. Alright, Akira gets to open up Astral Radiance. Alright, this is one of the Trainer Gallery Sword and Shield sets. Akira gets to open up Astral Radiance. And then Jin gets to open up. Yo, Ryan, welcome back. Jin actually gets to open up Silver Tempest. Very nice, Silver Tempest. Alright, this is a pretty good set of packs from Sword and Shield. Pretty good set of packs. Nothing else on the box. Pretty sure, so. Alright, congratulations, Jin, Fanboy Gaming, and Akira. Congratulations to them. Akira this, Jin that, Fanboy this. So let's go ahead and open up Fanboys. Let's go ahead and open up Fanboys first. Alright, let me go ahead and show and sleeve this for Fanboy, because it's a nice looking Thunderous. Nice looking Thunderous. Very nice. It's a little warped from being inside, but you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. Alright, let's go ahead and open up this for Fanboy. Shining Fates. So this is actually the set that's the Sword and Shield version of Paldean Fates that we're gonna be receiving in January. Shining Treasures, the Japanese version, came out yesterday, and people have already been opening it. Unfortunately for me, my order is delayed, so it's gonna come in Monday, so I'm gonna be late to the party on opening up the Japanese version of Paldean, the Japanese Paldean Fates. So yeah, this is the ancestor of one of the ancestors of the new set that's gonna come out. So, alright, Fanboy, let's go ahead and see if you get yourself a nice... So, actually, he can get Shiny Charizard from this. Fanboy can actually get Shiny Charizard from this. So, let's hope he gets a Shining Charizard, because I don't think about opening this set on the channel for a while at least. I don't think I'm gonna be opening up this set for the channel. Alright, so Fanboy... We start off with the code card. You know, I'll give you guys the code card here, Shining Fates, if you guys can still use it. All right, let's go ahead and shuffle real quick. All right, so Fanboy starts with Grass, Ball Guy, Floatzel, Team Yell Towel, Horsey, nice Horsey, Eevee, cute Eevee. All right, very nice. Cacnea, Nickit, Shinx. Alright, reverse holographic Grookey from Shining Fates. And finally, the last card would be... Ooh, unfortunate, a Dreadnought. Ooh, ew, that's one of the worst cards I think you can pull from this. Let's go ahead and give Fanboy, Grookey, and Eevee. Go ahead and give Fanboy, Grookey, and Eevee. He gets... But, fortunately, he does get Thunderous, so we'll give him Thunderous. Why not? Let's go ahead and look for Fanboy's, Yeah, so Fanboy actually needed more cards in his pack, because he had only one card. He only had one card. so let's go ahead and add this. And let's replace the Garganackle with the Thunderous in the front. Very nice. Alright, so Fanboy actually gets new cards added. Holographic Thunderous. Alright. So here we go. Akira and Jin. So how crazy is it that Akira and Jin win again? How crazy is it that both these lovebirds are always winning everything? Why? Like, why? Like, why? I just want to understand. Alright, so from Astral Radiance, what can you get from Astral Radiance? So I'm pretty sure this is a set focused on the Pokemon Legends Arceus. So this is why you're looking at Hisuian Decidueye here. You can get this. You can get this Hisuian Typhlosion. It's a pretty good one. And I'm pretty sure you can get, oh yeah, this is where you, okay, so the most expensive card here, I believe, will be the Starmie, the trainer, the alternate art Starmie with Misty in the arts. I think that's the best pull you can get from this. So let's see if you get that Starmie. Go ahead and open up. Let's go ahead and open up. Alright, let's see if you get the Starmie. Alright, so you get Poniard, Poochyena, Yama, Drifloon, Sudowoodo. Ooh, nice. You get Kleavor. Nice. Holographic Full Art Kleavor. Very nice. Very nice. So yeah, Kleavor is the first boss, big boss from the Pokemon Legends Arceus game. He's an evolution of Scyther. He's a new evolution of Scyther. So Scyther obviously has Scizor and this guy. Now, so he's Bug Rock. He's a Bug Rock type. And finally, you get Origin Form Dialga V-Star. Very nice. Congratulations with Star Chronos, which lets you take another turn for free and 220 damage. That's very nice. Congratulations, Origin Form Dialga V-Star. Very nice, Akira. Very nice. So you get 2 pulls. You got 2 pulls. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's go ahead and sleeve that. Very nice, Akira. Very nice. Congratulations on that. Let's go ahead and add this to Akira's bag. Alright, so Akira gets this and the Origin Form Dialga. Put them in the back because Garchomp is still the best pull you have. You know, I'm still enamored by this Garchomp. You know, I think this Garchomp is the best pull, is the best card in the collection, in everyone's collection, honestly. This Garchomp from Paradox Rift. Alright, so there goes that. Here's the code card for Astral Radiance if anyone wants to redeem it. Alrighty, so last pack would be Jin's. Last pack would be Jin's. Alright, Jin, good luck, my man. Good luck on your pack from Silver Tempest. So Silver Tempest has the best pull. This is the Lugia set. This is the set Lugia comes in. This is like Lugia. You can get Lugia Gold V-Star. You can get alternate art Lugia, which is the Lugia you want to pull. It's like it's like an $130 card. Yeah, I really like this set because Lugia is just such a fan favorite Pokemon. So Lugia is really strong here. Alright, so you start off with Vulpix, Drowsy. Alright, let's just do this. Drowsy. Oh, Drowsy's been eating a little bit too much, or he's taking a nice nap near the flowers, or actually he's just smelling the flowers with his taper nose. Very nice. Alright, Drowsy. Growlithe. Yo, that Growlithe is cool. Growlithe is cool. Alright, we got Misdreavus. We got Wailmer. Nice Whalmer. Then we got Sandygast. And finally, for the last card, you get... Alright, you get Zeraora. That is the final card you get. Zeraora. Yo, Wailord and Raichu. Yo, Jin, which one of these two would you prefer? Raichu or Wailord? Look at that Wailord, dude. Look at that Wailord. That's a really cool Wailord. Which one would you prefer? Raichu or Wailord? And here's the code card. Here's the code card. Raichu or Wailord? Right, you get Zeraora added. Which would you prefer, Wailord or Raichu? Raichu, huh? Okay, so he chose his Raichu. Right. So you want the two electric types, Raichu and Zeraora. Honestly, Raichu could have been the rare and Zeraora could have been the uncommon, because look at this. That's crazy. Raichu literally has the better attacks. Alrighty, so there we go. Very nice. We'll go ahead and add that to Jin's pack right now. We'll go ahead and add that to Jin's pack right now. Jinzo. Alright, Jin. Akira and Jin. Add those to your collection. Very nice. Alrighty. So yeah, that was the giveaway. That was the Discord giveaway. That was the nice Discord giveaway. 3 Sword and Shield packs open. Very nice. Alrighty. So, yeah, no problem. We'll go ahead and host another giveaway for next week. Go ahead and host another giveaway for next week. Let me go ahead and do a nice quick ad readout for Big Joe's. Alright, so on the Big Joe's shop, if anyone's watching, the Big Joe's shop offers Korean 151 for the cheapest alternative to your 151 needs. 151 is still such a strong set. It's really still so hyped. Everyone's looking for the value of the cards. It hasn't dropped. $3.50 a pack. Paradox Rift, the newest Sword and Shield Scarlet Violet English set, $4 a pack. Dark Ruler Black Flames Charizard set, $4. Ancient Roar and Future Flash, where you can get Iron Valley and Roar Moon, $3.50 a pack. Alright, very nice. And if you don't necessarily just want Pokemon, we have the One Piece 05 set. We are waiting for the 06 set, which has already released, but unfortunately, the stock is coming tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow, we're gonna be stocked with the newest One Piece sets. And we also offer Dinsey Weiss Schwartz for $6.50. And that One Piece set for $50. Alrighty. Okay. That's done. That is done. Yo, Jesse, I still haven't redeemed your mystery round. Alright, so returning to the rant I was going on about, remember I was talking about okay, so you asked me, so Akira, you asked me about decks. Oh yeah, Ryan, also, I haven't given you the mystery round. We are offering the mystery round for everyone. So Ryan and Jesse, just go ahead and let me know your number from 1 to 15, alright? Go ahead and let me know your number from 1 to 15. Okay, so I was talking about to Akira. So yeah, you were talking to me about playing decks that aren't necessarily meta. So in 2011, everyone was playing meta decks, right? And then the final two players for the World Championship in 2011, it was actually crazy for the Pokemon card game because they weren't playing the necessarily best meta decks for the time. One of them was playing a meta deck that wasn't really played as much as other meta decks, which was Magnezone Emboar. So it was a really strong meta deck, but not really too many people were playing it. But everyone knew what the deck was about. The thing is that no one has been playing it for a while, and so that deck focused on Emboar, which the ability lets you attach as many fire energies as you want to your Pokemon, and the Magnezone was in a draw engine, which let you draw 6 cards until you had 6 cards in your hand. And Magnezone was also a strong attacker because it had an attack that did 50 damage times the amount of energy it had, or you had on the board on every Pokemon, which you had to discard. But Emboar would let you turbo energize everyone, so the 50 damage times like 4 would have knocked everything out easily on the game. So it was a really strong deck, but that wasn't the reason why the final round, the finals were crazy. The reason why the finals were crazy was because the other guy played a deck that absolutely no one knew what the heck it was about. The deck had no rhyme or reason when we looked at the deck list. The deck, no one had seen anything like it before. It was a completely rogue new type of deck, and usually all you see is meta decks. You don't see people with decks that they invented themselves. So it was so strange for the finals of the Pokemon World Championships to have a deck that no one had ever seen before. That had never happened. And it was so cool. I remember it was so cool. That's what really got me pumped for the Pokemon card game. It was called The Truth, and it was a really slow deck, and the player was super slow playing it. But the strategy was so incredible, and the guy was so smart about it. And the strategy was basically like, at the time, the legend cards were probably the Pokemon with the highest HP, and the good thing about the meta is that one-shotting Pokemon wasn't as easy as it is now. Now you can one-shot anything with a lot of cards, but back then one-shotting was really hard. So for those legend Pokemon with the highest HP, so the guy would use tanks, basically would use high HP Pokemon who could tank at least one attack, right? And then he had to set up other really high evolution Pokemon, which was also hard because evolving, if you have to evolve like stage 2 Pokemon, so let's say Charmander to Charizard, you need a rare candy to speed up that process. You can't just evolve as easily as you can, for example, let's say a Rattata to Eradicate, which is a direct evolution. It's not as easy. So this guy had like 3 different types of evolutions, and I'll go more into detail after I do this mystery round. I've been stalling like crazy. Yeah, that deck was so crazy. So basically, you had the big tank, one big card, which was sort of easy to get out, the legend card, and then in the bench you have the Pokemon with the abilities, right, which is normal. Everyone has a Pokemon with the abilities in the bench, which you can use the abilities of your Pokemon in the bench. And they all had like a different role. One Pokemon had to be built up, which disrupted your opponent because it didn't let your opponent play trainer cards or item cards, which were like, for example, it didn't let them play rare candy. It didn't let them play Pokeball or whatever ball was at the time that lets you search for things faster. Then the other Pokemon was a Pokemon that would let you move damage around on your board. So so the Pokemon would tank, the one here would tank, and then all that damage, the guy would move all that damage over to his Pokemon, distribute it evenly. And then the third Pokemon he had on the bench had the ability that would heal 10 damage to each of your Pokemon. So he would take the damage from this tank, he would distribute it to everyone evenly, and then he would use the ability of Blissey, I think it was Blissey Prime, would heal 10 damage from every one of those Pokemon. So he distributed all the damage, and then with Blissey he would heal a little bit of all that damage from everyone, and that's how he would keep his tank healthy. And then he would bring out his attacker. So his after his tank was done, he would move his tank over, and then his attacker would attack. And then for the time, it was a really weird deck. Usually everyone just focused on damage, and drawing. Well, while that guy was just setting his deck up to form like an invincible, impenetrable security system, where the tank would get all his damage healed, and no one ever used most of those cards. A lot of those cards people just didn't use. A lot of those Pokemon people just didn't use. So at the time, that was a really viable strategy, and no one really thought about it. And it was so weird to play against. But nowadays, if you played a deck similar to that, it wouldn't work because there are so many Pokemon that just one shot. They're like the meta now. There's too many Pokemon that do so much more damage. Although there's a new Venusaur actually. There's a new Venusaur in the 151 set. There's a Venusaur that actually tanks really well. It has 340 HP, and it has like a really nice ability that actually reduces damage. So that strategy might work with that Venusaur. I think I've heard people trying it, but I don't know. I don't know if it'll actually work. Because there's just so many cards now that the power creep is just insane. That just one-shot everything. So I don't know. I don't know if a strategy like that would work nowadays. But back then, seeing a deck that no one's ever seen in the finals of a Pokemon World Championship was just such a one-time thing, once in a lifetime thing. So yeah, that was a really special time. That was a really special time. And I wish the card game would go back to those times where you have to evolve and take it slow. Cause nowadays with the big cards that you have to take 2 prize cards. So for example, let's take Garchomp here. Garchomp, this EX rule right here. When your Pokemon EX is knocked out, your opponent takes 2 prize cards. This has been a thing since the middle of Black and White. So yeah, these are the cards that keep the game really quick. Usually just win the games really quick when you knock out those big Pokemon. So yeah, those 2 prize card Pokemon weren't there back in 2011. So it was much easier. I don't know. It was such a different special time. This is just me, a boomer speaking, a boomer. But I actually played a lot during the X and Y era as well, so it was still fresh and new. Alright. Sorry Ryan and sorry Jesse. I was ranting like crazy. Although it's only been like 10 minutes? Okay, so Jesse says number 11, Ryan says number 8. So Jesse, let's go for Jesse here. Alright, Jesse, here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright, Jesse, let's see if you get something. First card, Grimer, weak to Psychic. We all know it's weak to Psychic. Grimer is also weak to fire ground, but in this case, he's weak to Psychic because he's Poison type. Let's see if he gets a nice Psychic type. Unfortunately, he gets Vanillite. Vanilla is not a Psychic type. Not a Psychic type. Okay. So now Ryan's turn. Ryan's turn. Alright, Ryan, here we go. Ryan goes for number 11. Ryan goes for number 11. Wait, give me a sec. Alright, so sorry about that. I just needed to cough a little bit. Yeah, no, the guy, I still remember the guy's name, the guy who built the deck. They even gave it a name. They even gave the deck a name. It was called the Truth. The deck was called the Truth. You might find a deck if you actually look for the Truth Pokemon, maybe. The guy's name was, what was the guy's name? Oh yeah. The guy's name is legendary because I remember seeing him play another year apart from that one. So the guy's name was Ross Cawthon. That was his name. He said obviously you have to practice the deck. You have to know what how to actually beat other meta decks with it. So he practiced like crazy. He said he practiced like crazy with that deck. And so yeah, if you practice with a deck and you see a lot of success with it, obviously practicing is just everything, honestly. Like there were times where I didn't practice and I went to a tournament and I just did not know what to do in the moment. So when the moment comes, panic settles in if you didn't practice with the deck. And then you have to figure it out in the moment and improvise. So practicing is definitely very necessary. Alright, so for Ryan, yeah, Jesse, I already went through your mystery round. Unfortunately, you did not win today for the mystery round, but alright, Ryan, number 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Alrighty, Ryan, here we go. You start off with Riolu. Riolu is a fighting type and it's weak to Psychic. Very nice. Alright, so Riolu. Here we go. Yeah, Ryan, definitely, if anyone hasn't liked the stream, first of all, liking the stream is always helpful. And if you haven't tried the card game is really fun. And just know that if you start the app, you're probably not gonna find it super hard at first because you're playing against the bot and casual decks. But if you start playing the meta is actually really fun, and you don't really need to like spend too much time to learn a deck or something. Obviously you have to spend time to learn a deck. You have to practice, but practicing is actually fun. And you can even get to the point where you can maybe make your own type of deck. I've actually done that. I actually got like 4th place in a tournament with a deck that I had made up. And then that same deck, like a year later, I remember it was actually getting really popular. So I was actually really proud of that deck because I felt like, well, I never shared it online or anything, but I basically came up with the idea of the deck by myself for a tournament like a year before it got really popular. Alright, so unfortunately, Ryan, this was not a win either. Damn, no one has won the mystery game today. No one has won the mystery game today. No one has won the mystery game today. I remember when I won the 4th place in that tournament, they gave me how many packs? So it was around the XY era, and I won like damn, how many packs were it? Like I won like 10 packs of Pokemon Breakthrough back in like 2016 for getting 4th place. So yeah, yeah, it's really fun. It's it's so much more fun. It actually is so much more fun when you sit down and you get your cards and you look at your cards and you look at what each card does and you try to make your own deck. But obviously you have to learn how to play and you have to know what kind of decks are in the meta to like definitively like say, oh, this card might be good, because you actually have to know how to play the game before you actually know how to deck build. You have to know how to play before you get to that point. But when you make your own deck, when you look at your cards and you say you don't let yourself be driven by the meta completely, you actually sit down and you look at your cards and like you see their abilities, you see some of them that usually don't even get noticed, and then you go like, this might actually be interesting to use, or let me see if I can pair this up with something else. So yeah, that's always really 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 fun to do. So the deck I made by looking at my cards was a Gallade Octillery deck, and no one was using Octillery at the time. Octillery was a card that could let you draw until you had 5 cards. The problem is that you had to evolve Remoraid into Octillery, and there was another card in the era which was really famous, which was Shaman EX. Shaman EX was a single card that did not need to evolve. It's a legendary Pokemon or a mythical, and you just dropped it down and it automatically let you draw until you had 6 cards. So it was so much stronger than Octillery. Well, the problem is that Shaman was a one-time use, so you put it down and you draw until you have 6 cards in your hand. Octillery was a Pokemon that could use the ability to drop until you have 5 every turn, so you didn't have to drop it down. Also, Shaman was a low HP Pokemon, with it being an EX, which meant you could lose 2 prize cards by using it. Octillery was just a regular Pokemon that if it got knocked out, you would only lose 1 prize card. So it usually wasn't a target, because people would like to go for the EX cards to kill. And so yeah, I used Octillery instead of Shaman, which wasn't a popular choice at the time. No one was using Octillery. Everyone was using Shaman EX, because Shaman was an easy card to get. You could just drop it down. People dropped like 4 of them because it just let you draw so much more. And at that time, the meta was ruled by strong, big EX cards that would just one-shot everything. And my strategy was slower because Gallade wasn't an EX either, and Gallade was my attacker. So the thing is, there was another card, a trainer card, a tool card that was called Focus Sash. If maybe you're familiar with it from the games, Focus Sash lets your Pokemon live any attack with 10 HP remaining. If you attach it to the Pokemon, to a fighting type Pokemon. And Gallade was a fighting type Pokemon. Gallade was also a strong attacker. If you used a supporter card for the turn, you could do double damage. But the problem was that Gallade needed to be evolved a lot, because you need to evolve Gallade from Ralts. So Ralts into Gallade, you need a rare candy for that. So my deck was really focused on evolution, but thanks to that card that lets you live 1 attack, it was really hard to kill me. And I could do a lot of damage, but of course I had to evolve a lot, which wasn't really super popular thing to do. People just use big EX cards that you don't have to evolve. You just drop them down. You touch a couple of energies, and then you do massive amounts of damage. So it was a really quick playstyle meta for the time. Yeah, no, the card game, making your own deck, looking at your cards and making your own deck is always an experience. You feel so proud when your deck actually manages to beat someone, and then you actually get to win enough to get a nice reward, which for me was 10 packs of Pokemon Breakthrough. Which Breakthrough now, back then Breakthrough was like $3 a pack. Breakthrough now is like a $20 pack from X and Y. Yeah, no, the Pokemon card game, if you get to the point where you can see if your cards are good and no one notices them, no one knows them, or no one plays them, barely anyone plays them, yeah, that's always really fun. And honestly, I never liked to play the most meta decks. I always played decks that barely anyone saw playing, or like I used to look up on YouTube ideas from other people. So I played in an era where the EX cards in X and Y. For a regional tournament, I played Mega Latios EX with Crobat. Crobat was a card that if you evolved, you could put 30 damage, or if you evolve Zubat into Golbat, you put 20 damage on any Pokemon from your opponent's side, and then you evolve Golbat into Crobat, you put 30 more damage. So that evolution line was very commonly used with another card, the Seismitoad EX, which would lock your opponent out of playing some cards. But I didn't like playing the meta, so I used that evolution with another card, Mega Latios EX, which was not played at all, basically, almost at all. And Mega Latios EX would let you snipe the opponent's bench, which you can't usually attack the bench, but Mega Latios would actually snipe the bench for 120 damage, and then you stack the damage from the Golbat and Crobat abilities when you evolve them, and then you could actually snipe really high HP Pokemon from your opponent's bench, which was kind of strong. So the thing is, I didn't practice a lot with the deck, so I didn't get far, but I did manage to beat some powerful decks. It was a really nice deck. If I practiced enough, I could have actually gone farther, because I was getting comfortable with it in the end, but it was too late to getting comfortable with it. It was just a deck no one had played, and I found it really interesting. And obviously, I love Latios. Latios is such a cool Pokemon. So I was always the type of person to try to not play the most meta deck. But everyone plays the most. I don't know if it's like human nature or something. Like everyone always plays the most meta deck. Everyone, like you're barely ever gonna find people who don't play meta decks or don't play something interesting or something. Like I get excited. It's to the point where you get excited if you see something that you don't usually see, or something that's like less played than what's normally played. Yeah, the thing about regional tournaments is that they're really long. They take the whole day. Sometimes they even take 2 days. Actually, a lot of them take 2 days. So it's a lot of battles. So you have to win like 11. You have to win like 11 battles to actually be like in the finals or something like that. And then you can't lose. Like if you lose, you're already at disadvantage. So you have to be exceptional to win something like a regional tournament. And regionals is like the lowest tier of the big tournaments, because there's a regional. Well, this was back then. I don't know if they're called that anymore. There were regionals, there were internationals or nationals, and then the world championships, and then there were some other types of championships. Regional championships were like the most common. I went to Florida once to do a regional one. And yeah, it was a really fun experience. It really was a fun experience. Back in like 2016, I did one. Yeah, it was. Yeah. No, the Pokemon card game. If you actually manage to get far enough into knowing how to play, and to the point where you can actually compete in a tournament, yeah, no, it's fun. It's fun. It's fun for sure. It's fun for sure. The thing is now, I'm hearing that now the meta is dominated by. I'm not sure if it's dominated by V cards like the Lugia. I know Lugia's a strong deck. Giratina is one of the strongest decks. Lost Box or something. Arceus, V-Star, Giratina, Lugia, and Arceus are like the strongest decks from Sword and Shield. And from Scarlet Violet, you have Miraidon, you have Guard. I'm not sure if Gardevoir's one. Actually, Charizard from Obsidian Flames is apparently a top tier deck, I think. And then from Paradox Rift, I think people are starting to play Iron Hands or something like that. Yeah. So yeah, it's a strong deck. All right, how many people are in the chat right now? Go ahead and let me know. Let's see if we can get something going, like a nice game or something. Let me know if anyone's in the chat right now. How many people? I'm doing a roll call for the chat. I'm doing a nice roll call for the chat. So I don't know. I'm just not getting. I'm not into getting into the game now. But that's because I've experienced so much, right? So I can get burnt out or bored easily. But anyone who gets into the game now, who hasn't been into the game, will find it really entertaining. So someone like me who has been playing for a while, who knows some things and whatnot. I might, I'm not getting the same vibes I used to, but anyone who tries it will find it really fun, so definitely try it. Thing is, back then, like in X and Y, the X and Y era, I don't know, I just don't have the same vibes. I feel like, I don't know, man. Because in X and Y, everything was about Mega Evolutions. And that I fell in love so much with Mega Evolutions. I just can't believe they didn't keep going with the Mega Evolutions. X and Y, every set was like which was the big Mega Evolution. So Primal Clash had Primal Kyogre, Primal Groudon, Mega Gardevoir, Mega Aggron. Almost every Mega Evolution was a viable deck of some sort. You could actually form a deck with almost all the Mega Evolutions. Yeah, I don't know. It was just such a, I don't know. It was just such a special time. It really was. All right, so I'm asking for people in chat. Who's in chat present? We could get a game going or something. We only have Jin in the chat. So back in XY, Primal Clash. I'm using Primal Clash as an example because it had so many different megas. So Primal Clash, you had Primal Groudon, Primal Kyogre. Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre were really interesting decks, even though you'd think that both of them would be the strongest decks, because Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon are like the legendaries, the big legendaries. But honestly, both of them were really niche decks in the end. But I found them really fun. Like, I really wanted to try them because they were such fun playstyles. So the big legendary Pokemon that was actually the strongest Mega Evolution deck was Rayquaza. Rayquaza was the most played deck back in the day. Rayquaza because Rayquaza could one-shot things, and you could also play a card that okay, yeah, Rayquaza was a card that needed as many Pokemon as it could in the bench to one-shot things. And there was a card in the same set that Rayquaza came in that let you increase the size of the bench, which usually only holds 5 Pokemon, and turn it into 8 Pokemon max. So you could put 8 Pokemon, which was ridiculous because then everyone's board would look really big and clunky. But you could put 8 Pokemon in the bench, and Rayquaza was the strongest deck because you could easily just play that card down to increase your bench size and just put as many really big EX basic Pokemon in the deck and power up the Rayquaza, the Mega Rayquaza, super easily. And yeah, so yeah, that was the strongest EX deck probably in the time at the time. Other big decks were not even EX decks, not even Mega Evolution decks. So some of the biggest decks were disruption decks, like Seismitoad EX didn't have a Mega. So Seismitoad EX was a really popular deck because Seismitoad with one double colorless energy, which is a special energy that's very common in sets. It's only one card. It lets you power up two. Let me find an example here. All right. So this is a double colorless energy. See, two double colorless. You just put this on this, and it let you do this attack, for example. So Seismitoad only had those two energy requirements to do a super broken attack, which was 30 damage, right? 30 damage wasn't much, of course. 30 damage was very pitiful, but it was 30 damage paired up with the ability to lock your opponent out of using trainer cards. And trainer cards are incredibly important in Pokemon because trainer cards are what let you find other Pokemon and let you draw a lot and let you basically do so many things. Trainer cards. Let me see if I can find maybe an example of a trainer card here. So let's say let me see if I can find an example of a trainer card. So trainer card would be like Rare Candy, which lets you skip. Rare Candy would let you like skip an evolution stage. Let's say, for example, Ultra Ball, you discard 2 cards, and it lets you find any Pokemon in your deck by discarding 2 cards, which Ultra Ball has always been a really strong card in every meta. Ultra Ball has always been a staple. So that as Seismitoad with 1 energy basically would let you do 30 damage, and then that broken ability that would lock your opponent out of using trainer cards, which should slow them down immensely. So basically what would happen is your opponent wouldn't be able to do anything in the next round. He would just draw from the deck, right, your normal draw, and then they can't do anything. They can't accelerate their searching, their whatever, and then you would go again, you would attack, and then the 30 damage would stack up. Sometimes there were 2 cards that let you increase the damage of your attack, so that 30 damage would turn into like 60 if you were fighting an EX Pokemon. So Seismitoad was a really broken Pokemon because it disrupted your opponent, and it wasn't a Mega. It wasn't a Mega Pokemon. And then another really strong deck was like Manectric with a bunch of other EX Pokemon. One of the strongest EX Pokemon from the time was Hoopa. Hoopa EX was a 180 HP Pokemon EX that you would not use to attack or anything. Not to tank, not to attack. It was only there so you threw it down, and it would let you find 3 EX Pokemon of any of any kind, right? 3 EX Pokemon from your deck and add them to your hand. So it was a 3 Pokemon search with just throwing it down on the bench. So yeah, that Hoopa EX was a really popular EX card at the time. Mega Mewtwo was then really popular. Mega Mewtwo Y, Mega Mewtwo X really sucked. Who else? Oh yeah, Hoopa has always been really strong. Though in the games, Hoopa was actually not that strong because Hoopa being a legendary in the games in the singles format, you have different tiers and ranks for every Pokemon, and so in singles, you usually the legendary big boy legendary Pokemon would be in the Uber tier, which means they are too overpowered for regular Pokemon. And then the tier below Ubers would be overused, which was where the top tier regular Pokemon would be, which was the format that everyone played was overused. And Hoopa, instead of being in the Uber tier, Hoopa was in the overused tier. But Hoopa was still really strong in the overused tier because it would hit insanely hard. It has a really high attack stat, and then a decent bulk, decent bulk. But it could be one shot. That's why it was a tier below the legendary, the big boy legendaries. It could be like one shot, so that's why it was there. But it could hit insanely hard with Hyperspace Fury. So Hoopa was not really banned. Hoopa was like in the tier with all the really top tier regular Pokemon. And the only reason why was because it could be hurt. It could be one shot by other regular Pokemon. That's the thing. Because its physical defense was paper thin. Its special defense was decent, but its physical defense was paper thin, and it could be one shot and outsped by top tier regular Pokemon. But what made it really strong was it could hit insanely hard as well. It could hit really hard itself, but it was just not good enough. It wasn't good enough to pair with the other big boy legendary Pokemon. That's what I'm trying to say. So like for example, Groudon, Kyogre, Rayquaza, or regular Rayquaza, Lugia, Ho-Oh, Palkia, Dialga, Giratina, all those were Uber, and then the tier below was overused. And Hoopa, instead of being where all the other legendaries were, where the big boy legendaries were, it was like a tier below, just a tier below. But it was still really strong. It could still hit really hard and all that. But yeah, like in the card game, Hoopa EX was a strong search card, a strong search engine. It would let you search 3 EX cards, which would really help take cards out of your deck, which would thin your deck out. Thinning your deck out is a basic strategy. You want to thin your deck out to have better chances of getting what you want when you draw things. So you always want to try to thin your deck out. That's where milling decks, you have to be careful when you're playing against a milling deck, because that's where they punish you. But usually in a usual battle, you want to thin your deck out to maximize the chances of getting what a card you want by drawing. So yeah, drawing is like the only RNG aspect of the card game. Drawing. Apart from drawing, you have your strategy. Your opponent has your strategy. You have to plan, prepare, and all that. All right. So how many of us? I'm gonna go ahead and ask again. How many of us are in the chat available for a game? I can get a game going. I can get a nice game going if a bunch of us are in the chat. If a couple of us are in the chat. All right, so whoever's in the chat, I'm gonna get one game going, and then I think I might just end stream. I think I might just end stream. Well, I'll get one game going. It'll be a guess the Pokemon, and then I'll end stream because I still haven't recuperated fully from the cough. So. Wait, Akira, let's just do one guess the Pokemon, alright? Just one guess the Pokemon. Just one guess the Pokemon, and then I'll end stream, alright? How about that? One guess the Pokemon. Alrighty. So this will, alright, so whoever wins this, guess the game, will get a free pack today, alright? Okay. Whoever wins this gets a free pack. We have guessed the game, we have guessed the Pokemon game. Alright, so here's the Pokemon, Go ahead and ask your questions or guess. The hint is going to be that this is between a generation 1, 2, or 3 Pokemon. This is between generation 1, 2, or 3. Generation 1, 2, or 3 is the first hint. Generation 1, 2, or 3 is the first hint. I will not let you know if it's Gen 1. I'll give you that hint in a while. Just keep asking other questions. No, not fire type. No fire. No fire. Yes, water. Yes, water. Yes, water. Yes, it is a water type. Yep. Akira's already slimming it down. Not a starter. Nope, not a starter. Not a starter. Not a starter. Alright. Everyone's alright. It is evolved. Not green. I'm not really sure how to answer that because yeah, no, not a gym leader Pokemon. Not gym leader. Nope, not a gym leader Pokemon. Not a gym leader Pokemon. It is not green. It is not green. It is an evolved Pokemon. It is an evolved Pokemon. Alright, here's the second hint between generation 1 and 3. This is the other hint. Yes, Final Evo. Are you serious? Oh my god, Akira, come on, man. Akira wins. It is Golduck. Holy. Yes, the answer is Golduck. The answer is Golduck. Akira wins. The answer is Golduck. Damn, that's crazy. The answer was Golduck. There you go, Akira. Alrighty. Alright, Akira. Let's go ahead and shuffle for your pack. Let's go ahead and shuffle for your pack. Let's go ahead and shuffle for your pack. The answer was Golduck. The answer was Golduck. Actually, like I said, I'm running out of Paradox Rift and Dark Ruler, so I'm gonna have to remove them. So it's gonna be between Future Flash and Ancient Roar for today, at least for today. For today, it's gonna be one or the other. So you get Future Flash. That's what you get, Future Flash. Alrighty, so here you go, Future Flash. Alright, so Akira, you get yourself Future Flash. Let's go ahead and see if you get yourself a nice Iron Valiant today. Alright, we got Elekid, Pampor, Doublade, or Honedge, Countercatcher, and... Alright, so nothing there. Alrighty. Nothing there. Okay. nothing there. Alrighty. Alright, Akira. You have yourself a good night. Akira. You have yourself a good night, Akira, alright? Quite unfortunate. Yeah, Akira, definitely try for the Pokemon card game. Definitely try, not for the card game, sorry, the video game or whatever you're playing. Both are great. The video game and the card game are all great. Alright, good night, Akira. Good night, Akira. Good night. Alrighty. So now that Akira's gone, how about we, guys, how many of us are in the chat to do a nice trivia? How many of us are in the chat to do a nice trivia? Now that Akira's gone. I was just waiting for her to leave. How about we do a nice trivia? It was all a part of my evil plan. It was just all a part of my evil plan. Alright, you know what? I'll just do the trivia, alright. Okay, you know what? We'll go ahead and do the trivia and then we'll end the stream. Okay. Trivia is... What is the dark evolution of Eevee? Alright, let's just do that. Alright, what's the dark evolution of Eevee? Go ahead and answer the question. Ryan, you're pretty much the only one in chat, I think, so you're the one with the only chance to win here. Alright, Ryan, there we go. Alright, Ryan, you know what? Because Akira opened Future Flash, you're gonna open up Ancient Roar. Let's just give you the Ancient Roar. There we go. You're the only one in chat. So, yeah, I was just giving you this, I guess. Alright, so Clobbopus, Wiglet, Bounsweet, Devolution, and Slitherway. Nothing great. That was garbage. That was unfortunate. That was quite unfortunate. Okay. Well, Ryan, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for everyone who was watching the stream. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now. So, see you tomorrow then. Maybe tomorrow I'll get the One Piece set going. Maybe I can use that as a title bait or something. Alright, thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching and thank you so much for hanging out. And if you haven't, please leave a like. It always helps so much, alright? Alright, thanks so much, Ryan. Thank you so much, everyone, okay? Alright, see you tomorrow then. Whoops.